Okay. I am going to start this class on time, so let's start moving. It's a small three-parter with a variation, so not a whole lot of thinking, and it's not too fast. All right, so let's start. Let's do marching. Right foot goes forward and back, a little mambo. As you're pumping your arms, so it's like this. Pump the arms, stepping forward, stepping back. One more, now do your left foot, do your left foot. Mambo with your left foot. I'm stepping more forward with my heel. Two more. Back to a march with the right foot. Out, out, in, in. So we're going to get our brains going. Stepping wide, stepping narrow, saying good morning to those hips. Left foot goes, left foot goes. So the trick to get to the other foot is to tap it so you can use it again. Four more with your left foot. One more. Now your right foot, just march. Stepping back, back, front, front. Back, back, front, front. So figure out your space. Back, back, front, front. Left foot goes back, left foot. And there's enough of these that you'll get it. Open the arms, standing tall. Two more. Okay, march with your right foot, tap and march. Step, kick, low, march, step, kick, march, march, step, kick, march, march. My kicks are a little bit off to the side, unless there's furniture there, in which case you can kick forward. Now let's get the upper body a little warmed up by doing a little breaststroke. So this pattern of 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be dominant in our pattern today. Can you make the arms go up and then down? If that doesn't feel good to your shoulders, just go forward. Four more like this. Pull your belly in. Step, pull your heel back behind you. So getting a little knee lubrication. As always, anything doesn't work for your body, you can just do what you were doing before, or I'll give you an adaptation. As you know, we have those days. I'm still adapting. Step and tap your foot in. This is where I remind you to pick up your feet, so you don't, especially if you're in carpet, you don't catch that foot. Let's swing the arms. So this will be a preview of our last part in the combo. So there'll be some step touches, and here's the arm pattern. So I do it right, and then I do both 2 times. What? 1, 1, and 2 times. 1, 1, and then 2 times. Make sure you're trying to straighten the elbow all the way out as you get warmed up. Pick up your feet. And there's a little trick to this. Let's take the arms out of it. So I'm going to do a single, a single, a single, and then a double step. I'll only do the double step once. Okay, let's count. Single, single, one more, now do a double. Now just single. So you should be now stepping to your left side, and let's get that arm pattern reaching. It's just single arm, so same thing, right? Now remember it was a single, single, double. So I go a single arm, and both arms twice. Pick up your feet. Let's let's take the arms out of it and go back to just the feet as I'm warming up. So do 3 singles and 1 double. Here I go with the feet. Single, 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 now a double, and a single. Now the arm. 2 arms. Okay, here's my single, 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 double. Oops, that was wrong. Let's try it again. I go single, 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 double, and then just let my arms hang down. Okay, let me practice it again. Now I'm going to the left. 3 steps. 1, 2, now go 2. Did you get it? Right foot. 1 more, now go. Hold it here. Left side. Single, single, go 2 steps. Now just rest. Last time each side. Single, single, now take 2 steps. Do nothing. Last time, I think I got it. 2 steps. And march. Okay, let's do a little stretching here. My feet are apart, 1 foot goes back, the heel is up. I'm going to rock the hips forward and back. So if you want to hold on to something to steady yourself, a chair, a wall. So you tighten your tush and you drive your hip bone forward. It doesn't matter which foot. So a little stretching on the low back, a little engagement through transversus and rectus abdominal wall. Now let's hold the hip forward, bend your knees a little more, and then drive the hip forward. Watch the front knee doesn't go over your ankle. Some of you might want to take whatever arm is behind and raise it up and lean over. Then lean forward and drop the heel. As you're holding here, I'm just checking something. Yeah, looks like we're okay. Slowly release up and let's go to the other side. So feet hip distance apart. The 1 foot goes back. You bend your knees, you rock your pelvis up and back. So we're opening through the front of our body so that we continue to walk and stand tall. Hold the hips forward, bend the front knee. Again, if you want the arm up and you lean over, go ahead and do that. As you release, drop the back heel for a little calf stretch. Think down through the heel, up through the top of your spine. Little oopa, oopa, oopa. All right, as I stand, I'm going to circle the ankle. You can do this on the floor. You can circle your wrist. Let's do the other leg. If you want to hold it up, you can. You don't have to. You should do your hamstrings. So let's take 1 foot forward and back the hips up, chest up, belly in. Are we all here to work out our sins of cookie eating? Other leg, hips back, chest up. Well, I only get those once a year. The sour cream chocolate mocha, the decorated sugar cookies. This year I made chocolate chips. Tighten your belly, roll yourself up a little bit for those shoulders. So we're going to build the routine slowly. You have your thinking caps on? March. So remember we did step, kick, march, march. This will be a step, knee up, march, march. Here it comes. Step, knee, march, march. This is our alternate knee if I were doing a step class, but I really want us to focus on the knee lift. And I'm going to set the pattern simply without any arms, then I'll add arms, then I'll add intensity, where I can make it a little bit more. Part 1 going well? Part 2 is just a version of this. It's the same thing, step, knee, step, step. But instead of stepping forward, I'm going to step across. I don't trip myself up. I just kind of turn my body so there's no like this. Just turn the body a little. So that knee still comes up in front. You see I'm kind of dropping my shoulder. That'll do well with the arm pattern when we get there. Let's go back to where we go forward again like this. And I'll show you the arms. Whichever knee comes up, the arms are going to push out that side. Push. So I'm still pulling up my knee. I'm still pulling in my belly. Now cross it over. Watch the arms on this. They separate, they open, and the arm that's dropping down is the leg you're stepping down on. It's the knee behind you that's lifting. Remember, you're mirroring me. That's a mouthful. We're going to go back to the beginning. Here it is, step knee, arms out. Now let's do the crossover and drop your shoulder. The knee coming up is the arm going up. Back to the beginning, step knee. Arms go over that knee. Crossover. Last one. Back to the beginning. Watch this option. I'm going to cross over, so you can put the hop in here as well. Hopping are always options because sometimes it's not good for our backs or our knees or our hips. But if you want to put more intensity, that's how you get it. Stay here, march in place. Okay, monitor the perception of your exertion. Next part. 3, step and hold. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. Sorry, what is she doing? 3, and then I stop. So I'm moving forward and back because I have space. If you don't have space, do it in place. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's 3 marches. Then you balance on one foot. Always the same foot. For you, it's the right. Belly in. And you see I'm leaning forward, and then I'm leaning back. So I've got my element of balance. Here are my arms. 1, 2, 3, the arms open low. 1, 2, 3, the arms lift high like surprise. 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Are you leaning forward? Are you leaning back? Open the arms. Lift the arms. Last time. Back to a march. So we're on the right leg. We have 3 parts. Let's do them together. From the top, step knee. Now the crossover. Drop one arm, lift the back arm. Now the 1, 2, 3, and stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. And march. Okay, from the top, step knee. So first part's forward. Second one, same step. You just step across and change the arms. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, lean up. Step touch, right, left. So this is the last step. We did it in our warm-up. Stand up tall, pick up your feet. 2, then I'll do my double step. 1, 2, double step. 1, 2, double step. Pick up your feet. This is not a grapevine because when I add the intensity, I'm going to be lifting up and I don't want you to cross your feet and get tangled up. It's the single, single, double. Remember the arms? Single, single. I think it's better doing 2s. I think before I did 3s. Let's not do it that way. Okay, let me show you how to add that intensity. Come down, pop up. Go down, pop up. It's like a little glide or a giddy up. If I didn't pull the knee up. Right, left. Right arm, left arm. Don't follow me, what do I know? I'm gonna practice and I'll get it right. Woo. Now this makes my heart rate go up. So it's a single, 2 steps with 2 arms. Here's the base. Couple more. Watch your feet. Don't worry about the arms. If the arms aren't happening for you, add them later. Last time, march with your right foot. Okay, we're going to do the whole thing on the right side. Then we have the left side. Step knee up. 4 of these. 2 more. I'll get you water in just a minute. Cross over, drop your arm. 2 more. Now the forward balance, 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3, stop. Do this one more time. Here comes step touch. Go. Step touch. Go. Step touch. Go. Step touch. Go and get some water. Let's get some water. Here's my water. Water, water, water. Only sit down if you feel you need to, otherwise moving around helps get the blood circulated back to your brain. Oh, I'm previewing. I got to the other side. Let's learn the other side. Same order of steps. It just starts with the left leg. So march with your left foot. Pull in. Left. We're at the copa. So it's the step, knee, step, step. Start now. Right knee up. Left knee up. Arms just out to the side. We'll do several of these. So you get with it. The next one's where I cross over. Arm I step on is down, knee behind lifts. 4 more. Then we'll go back to the beginning. Step knee up in front. 2 more. Now cross over. 4 of these. 2 more. We go back to the beginning. Step knee. Whatever knee comes up, that's the directions the arms push. Cross over. Knee behind you comes up. Okay, here's the 1, 2, 3 stop with left foot. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll do a bunch of these. Left foot. Balance. Lean forward, challenge yourself. 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of jogging it, but you can just step it. 1, 2, hey. Last time I'm going back to the beginning with step knee. Here it is. Got 2 more. Pick up the knees, now cross over, step, drop your arm. Here's the 1, 2, 3, forward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3. Work on your balance. Challenge yourself. Last time, I'm back to the beginning and then I'll add the last part. Step knee. 2 more. Cross over. Remember, you can have little hops in here. Little zippity-doo. 1, 2, 3, and stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more times. Last part is the single step tap. Here it is, step tap. 2. Do that again. Single, single. I'm doing the grounded version, being mindful of the placement of my feet. Here's that little glide over. Adding a little drop with my legs. Kind of a squat with the hips back. Here's more intensity. Three more. 2 more. Last one. Stay here and march. Are you on your right foot? From the top. 4. Cross over your right foot, turn. 2 more. Remember, you're on the right foot. Come to me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's your step touch. Step knee. Stay here. Cross over. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Once more. Single, single, double with a step touch. Stay here, march. Okay, let's try it again. Step knee, we're on the right leg. There's 4 of these, I'll keep it to 4s. I think I messed up on the other side. I'll do better. Okay, cross. Woo. Yeah. Come on, lift that knee. 1, 2, 3. Forward and balance. 1, 2, lean back. Single, single, double. Do this again to your left. Last time. March with your left foot. Everybody on the left, step knee up, right knee up. 2 more, pick up those knees, pull in the belly. Cross over, drop the low arm. 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, head. Step touch. 2. Again. 2. Last time. March with right foot. Okay, one more time with the 4s. Get the order. Step knee up. There's 4 of these. Good. Remember hopping? Cross over. Nice big arms. 1, 2, 3, and we freeze. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Here's the step touch. We do the series 3 times. This is 1. Then there's 2. Last time to get us to the other side, then we'll march. March left foot. Okay, left side. Step right knee up. There's 4. I'm cutting it down next time. Cross over. Left foot goes 1, 2, 3, we freeze. 1, 2, freeze. Whoa! Step touch. Step touch. one more time. Stay here and march. Everything gets cut down. We do one on each leg of the knee going forward, one with the leg side, one forward and back, and one step touch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Cross over. 1, 2, 3, freeze. Step touch. Step knee. Step knee. Cross over. 1, 2, 3, left foot. Step touch, left. 2. Step knee up, left knee up. Cross over. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. 2, from the beginning, left side, knee up. Cross over. 1, 2, 3. Got enough space? Here's your step touch. 2. Step knee. Cross over. Cross in front. 1, 2, 3. Are you breathing? Step touch. 2. Step left, right knee up. Cross over. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. Step knee up on the right side. Cross your foot over. Come on, put a little pizzazz in it. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. Go. Step knee. Woohoo! Cross over. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. Last time. Cross over. Come on, make it happen. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. Go. Step left, right knee up. Woohoo! And cross over. Little pop. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Step touch. Now just take 2 right, 2 left, 2 right, 2 left. 2 right, 2 left. So I'm going to show you that intensity. So if you're tired, here's you. Being mindful with your feet. Little more is my glide. Here's my intensity. Up. It's the leg I'm stepping onto that comes up. That's where you get that extra. Maybe it helps if you swing your arms to lift you up. That's 4, 3, 2. Single step touch, roll your shoulder. Bring your heels crossed behind. So this song is called Baby Come Back. I was singing it yesterday, I don't know why. And both of my sons, the ones that are 15 years apart, both knew this song. It's like from the 70s, before they were born. Okay, keep your feet apart, reach across and push. Did you have fun with family? I hope so. I certainly did. Heel comes up, swing the arms. Yeah, just to make all those knee lifts balanced out. 2 times per leg. 2. 2. 2 slow steps forward. 4 walk back. 2 step forward, slow. 4 walk back. This is where we be styling. 1 and 2. Did you see the commercial with John Travolta as Santa? And he dances because it's Saturday Night Fever. And there's a lady, she's the cashier. She was in the movie as well, so you gotta watch for that. It's not gonna play very long. Okay, hold here, feet apart, hips back. A couple of things to remind yourself. You only go down as far as it feels appropriate. But when you come up, you squeeze the tush, and you don't overshoot your mark. So just come straight up, chin up. Hands can lend support to the back, or they can extend forward. If you feel your knees, drive more weight into your heels. If you feel your back, give support with your hands. I'm going to hold it down 3, then I'll stand up. 1, 2, 3, stand up. Remember, hit that nice mark. Squeeze. Squeeze. Now I'm going to just hold it down. Hold it. I might want to brace, I might not. Stay low, keep your chin up. Profile view. Head above the heart. Toes turn forward. Heels turn in. Toes still forward. Now we're more traditional. Okay, hold it here. Bit a bump, bit a bump, bit a bump, bump, bump. Woo! Shake your hips. A little lower. Shake it, don't break it. Feel your quads, not your back, not your knees. Finish the phrase. Slowly come up. Ooh. Okay. Good. So we're going to be using a chair for the next one, and we're going to stay down south, and I'll get to the upper body. Could you grab a sip of water and bring your chair forward? Woo. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I just can't live without you. Okay. Woo. You want to see what we're doing? Now this can be difficult for those of you with knee issues, but it's good for knees because we're going to be strengthening the musculature around the joint. You just have to track it well, so be very mindful that when you're bending the front knee, it's not pushing this way, that you're dropping the back knee directly down under the hip as far as appropriate for you. So we're in a split squat. That means my legs are split, and then I do a squat, but the front knee will never straighten. So I'm holding on to the chair because the second part, you'll want that. So pick a leg, move that leg back. I'm on the ball of the foot. Remember when we did this? It's kind of that setup. So just find your parameters, load into the heel of the front foot. Front leg never straightens, back leg will straighten. So you see my back knee is straightening. Now see how far you can go without pain. Keep your hands on the back of the chair or the counter so that you're square and not turning out. Hold it down 3. Straighten the back leg. Straighten the back leg. Squeeze the tush when you straighten the leg. Woo! And you're going to just keep pressing downward, easy pulsing down. Breathe. Now part 2, I'm going to lean forward, not pushing my chair away. I'm going to lift the back leg with my hip extensor so that back leg will straighten. So I go like this. Straighten the leg. Now putting the 2 together, hold it down 3. Now when you come up, lean forward. 1, 2, 3, shift. Remember, front leg never straightens, back leg. leg straightens. we do a couple more? Shake, 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 Sonora. Last one. Woo! Okay, do what you need to. It's probably this cheek and this cheek. Situate yourself so you can see me, and we can go through that same thing on the other leg, unless you want to do the first leg again. That seems kind of silly. Okay, feet hip distance. Put those back. Be perpendicular to ground. Good. So right now, just figuring it out. Where can you go comfortably with your knee? Weight in the heel. Squeeze your tush when the leg goes straight. Try not to lean forward yet. More weight on the front heel will save the pressure on the front knee. Woo. Hold it down 3 counts, we pulse. 1, 2, back leg straightens. Front knee stays a little bent. Woo! Straight good. Head up. And breathe. Okay, we're going to stay up and do the lean forward. Look, your standing knee never straightens. Back leg toe points down. Lift that leg. Front knee bent. Okay, hold it here. We go down 3, then lift. 1, 2, 3, lean forward, lift. Yay! Lift. Make sure you come back to your starting position. You see my arms are straight there. Oh, come on. Endurance. Stamina. Think of what you've been eating. Hold it down. Just hold. Can you lift the front toe up? Belly in. Can you let go? Come on, no hands. Count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come out. Ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Need a little water? We'll use our chair and we'll do 3 weights. I'm going to get both mine over here. Here's my light ones. Here's my heavy ones. And I might as well grab my tubing, as long as I'm getting all my toys here. Okay. If you don't have tubing, not to worry. In fact, let's start with the tubing. Good to sit down now, huh? Make sure you're not over huffing and puffing when we work these glutes and quads. Drives the heart rate, so if you need a little more walkabout or more water, I'll be showing. So we're going to go for the chest, and then we'll finish with the back. And we'll get to the front of the arm, and then we'll finish with the back of the arm. Order of operation, inside the parentheses first. I don't know, that's just a rule I remembered in math, which I'm not good at. Okay, so if you have tubing, you make sure that it's okay. This one's getting a little worse for wear from standing on it. And it's going to go behind my back, like right up here. Now, under my arm so I don't let it slide off. And then where you hold it depends on you. If you're like me and have some arthritic joints, I find that holding the handle and the tubing to be more comfortable for my grip. But you can always put your hand through and hold the tubing wherever you need it for the amount of tension that you want to work your chest with. So here's me doing me, you do you. So as you're sitting nice and tall, and if you'd rather stand up, you can stand up. You can stand or do a split stance. So let's just see, this is a chest press. So think of a push-up. I'm gonna keep my thumb up and my palms in. It's a little better for me. Feel free to turn your palm down as you go forward. And then for those of you who want a little bit more, you can move your thumbs or palms toward one another. So kind of play with it at this pace. Determine if you have enough resistance or too much. Adjust there, and then make sure your arms are coming straight out from the widest part of your chest. Shoulders are down. Let me be your mirror and show you possibilities. Like, that wouldn't be right. Sitting nice and tall. Everybody got their one they want to do? Okay, I'm going to go faster and then I'll do patterns. Here I go. Out and in. Below as you go. 4 more. 2 more, and then I'm going to push forward 3 and gently release on the 1. Be careful on the release. 1, 2, 3. It's the slingshot motion, so you got to be a little careful. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you don't have tubing, you're not putting weights in your hands unless you're laying on the floor, pushing the weights above against gravity. Okay, now push out 1 and release 3. Push, release, release, release. Push, release. You can always just use your arms. I'm telling you, that will work too. Watch your shoulders, she said to herself. Okay, last singles. Push out and in. Relax your neck. Last 4. And give it a break, partly because your shoulders are tired, but also your hands. So I'm going to leave the tubing behind me. I'm going to go to the upper back, and I'm not going to use any weights, so put tubing or weights down. If you were laying on the floor, get up. If you're standing, get in the chair. Put your knees together, and sometimes having a pillow there is even more comfortable depending on your hips. So if you need a little more space, put a pillow there. Lift up nice and tall, and then we hinge forward. So that's your starting position. Here's what it looks like from the side. So if I can demonstrate this, I know there's a lot of downtime, but I want you to execute good form since really I can't see you and point you out. So hear what I'm saying? Up tall, hinge forward, arms reach forward, shoulders are down, not forward. And I just pull my elbows back as if I want to touch them. The body stays quiet. Sometimes this happens. So make sure you're not moving, just your arms. So I feel 2 things. I feel a stretch in my chest and then retracting through my upper back, upper chest. Belly in, chest up. Now let's do one arm at a time, then the other. Hold the body still. Sometimes people might turn and come up. Further, not necessarily better. Back to 2 arms, then we're going to weight up. And if you decide, I don't think I need any weights, then you don't have to weight up. Last 2. And decide if you want heavy or light. I'll try heavy. I got to be prudent. I have a lot of classes to do this week. I'm subbing. Yeah, probably not with this arm. Okay, so once you have weights, remember you can always set them down. Legs together with or without the use of the pillow, nice and tall. The hinge is forward. Now remember, when the weights go forward, it's going to pull you forward. So sustain that good posture. Let's pull both arms. Up and down. So I've got a lot of core that's responsible here. Because the weights are pulling down, that stress goes to my low back. You do not have to use weights. You can use the lighter weights. Just like we did without the weights, I'm going to go back to alternating arms. Doesn't matter which arm starts, but I do one, and then the other. Do you know achy breaky heart? Mikey, breaky heart. Belly's in. Both arms go together. Breathe. Control the descent. 3 counts up, 1 count down, just like we did with the chest work. Release carefully. That's going to pull you out of alignment. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to pull up on 1 and slowly descend 3. Up, down, down, down. You're still trying to touch your elbows. Good luck with that. Squeeze your belly. And we have one last little kicker. Hold those elbows up and pump them back. Shoulders down, elbows back. Oh yeah. 4, 3, just sit up nice and tall. Offload your weights. So take the arms in front. I'm going to stand up, but you can stay seated. And you're going to grab the hands or lace the fingers. See if you can straighten the elbows and raise the hands up off your back. If you're at the chair, you just have to be away from the back of the chair. So I'm stretching the antagonist of the muscle group I was just working. Okay, I'm going to work the front of my arms and the back of my arms. So I worked my chest and I worked my back. Again, you can stand up. I'm going to do my heavy weights because I think I can do that. So remember your options for grip. This is a hammerhead where the palms are in, but you can do the forward one and it goes up and down. We'll do those variations. Feel free to sit or stand. I think I'll stand up right here. Sit and stand tall. Just single up and down. No swinging. So a little acceleration on the up and decelerate under your control. Otherwise it becomes a swing, and that's momentum, not muscle. Option is this one. Not doing that one. Okay, do one arm at a time. Either one is fine. Mikey, breaky heart. That's the only part I know of the song. If you're standing, feel that your legs are squeezing together for more support. If you're sitting, that same feeling. Anytime you want to put your weights down, feel free. Some of you may have really heavy weights. So when you hit fatigue, you either stop or put your weights down. Okay, both arms do 3 counts to rise up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Watch the descent, no swinging. Pet peeve. Okay, last one up for 3. Now we're going to go up 1 and down for 3. Here it is. Up, down, down, down. Pull it up. So your body's a very interesting thing. It says, hey, let me help you by leaning back. Don't let it help you. Good. Put the work on the onus of the bicep. Working for fatigue. Okay, last set of single. You can alternate the arms if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's your options. 5, 6, 7. All right, well done. If you're standing, sit down. Let's put those weights out. And we'll do the first tricep offloaded without weights. All right, so the hands are relaxed. If you're seated, you're hinging outward like we did with this one. And then you bring the hands to your pockets. Elbows are not flaring out, they're inward. Hands are relaxed. The work is to straighten the elbow. Notice the arms don't have to go very high. They don't go up here. That's why I don't have weights in your hands. Now I'm going to let you work on this the way you want once you understand the principles that I'm reminding you, because you already know this, reminding you about. The shoulders are down. It's just squeeze the muscle in the back of the arm. Don't put it in your hands. You don't need to squeeze a weight or a tubing because there's nothing in your hands. So you want to squeeze the back of the arm, and then you know you're kicking in your triceps. Now here's your options. You can do 2 arms. I'd say lighter weights for shoulders, sitting or standing. Same thing we just did without the weights. You could take 1 heavy weight. This isn't for everybody. You make the hands in a diamond. You hold the top part of the weight so that the bottom part of the weight is hanging down. You carefully move it behind your head. And then sitting or standing with elbows forward, you straighten and bend the elbows. Again, the object is to straighten. That's not for everybody. That's not so good for shoulders. And then here's the, if you've got tubing, here's what is always nice. Goes over the shoulder, same hand. Other hand comes across. Can you see I'm just anchoring it here? I know some people hold behind. I'm not a fan of that. I like it right here. And I move the tubing off to the side of the girls. If you don't have any girls, that's not an issue for you. So go like this. Yeah. Now, if you wanted to do the one behind you, you have to have that arm go up. So it would be more like this. Yeah, but not advocating that one. All right, just pick one of them that you want to do. If you're on 2 arms, we'll catch you on the second arm. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead, start. Remember, try not to squeeze those weights. Remember what Kurt used to tell us. One of our members used to say, imagine you're holding your weights like you're holding a bird. You don't want to squeeze that bird. So, hummingbird came in my house again. I'd left the door open because I was doing some stuff outside, and he flew right in and landed on my fake plant. They get very territorial, you know. Okay, 3 counts of whatever. 1, 2, 3, and if you've got the 2 weights here, it's 1, 2, 3. And you're going to go straight on 1 and release for 3. 1, release, release, release. Harder because it's not a big range of motion, huh? Okay, last set of singles. You could be on 2 arms, you could be on 1 arm. Ay, ay, ay. Relax your hands for 4 more. So sitting or standing, and set up on the other side. Now if you've done the one, if you've been the person that said, I like this one, change the grip of your hand. If you had one hand over the other, switch the hand grip. It makes a subtle difference. If you're doing the free weights here, you're just going to have to do both arms again. And if you're doing tubing with me, you can put it on the other shoulder. I'll know I need a haircut when I have to like move my hair so it doesn't go into the tubing. All right, test your resistance. Good. And with tubing, you don't have to bend over, right? Because there's resistance all the way through the range of motion. It's with the weights that you probably benefit more by the change. If I wanted to sit and use tubing, I could do that. So see my upper body close to my torso. Neutral wrist, which I have no control over with a splint on my hand, so pretty much has to be neutral. All right, let's go for the 3 down, 1 up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The 3 is where you really squeeze the back of the arm, not the weight. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1. It comes back. Now we're going to push it out for 1 and release it for 3. Remember Remember, not a big range of motion. 3, hold it. Ay, ay, ay. Good. Check your shoulders. If you're using free weights and both arms, they start doing this. Keep the traps out of it. Squeeze it straight. Probably gonna feel this tomorrow. I'm gonna do a set of singles. Okay, let's finish out strong. Together, 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 together. 5, 6, I hear you. 7 and 8. Okay, let's give it up. Let's take the first arm that you worked, or one if you were working both, and pat yourself on the shoulder. Good job. And then elbow up. Let's do the second arm or the other arm. Yes. And release. Okay, I want to do little hip stretching, and we'll get into our legs. Make sure your toys, as you come to the chair, are not going to be something you step on. All right, so I'm leaning back. I'm out at the end of the chair. I'm going to place my ankle up. Look, I did it without my hands, but if you have to do your hands, okay. Then grab your shins, and first thing you do is just straighten up. Then check the alignment. Ankle, knee, ankle below the knee. All you do is sit tall. No need to push down on this knee. As you're sitting tall, and bring your chest forward. That will get you where I want you to feel it. Forever young. So I'm just progressing to hinge forward. Good time to check in on your breath. Be aware of your heart rate. Now when I come back, I'm going to stay on this leg. I'll hold behind or wherever you can. Take the leg off and do some ankle circles. As I straighten the leg, I'm going to let it drop down to the floor. And if it doesn't go straight, likely you have to scoot out a little bit more. You want that leg straight. Now grab the back of the chair and sit up really tall. Now from here, take that upright position and move forward, moving your hands to your thigh. So the body lays toward the quads. You feel the hamstrings. I'm looking at my extended toe. I know people reach for it. I'm not a big fan of that, so here we go. Tighten the belly and roll yourself up. I'll switch to the other side by putting my ankle here, and then I'll not do this because we've already heard all this. I already heard Uptown Girl. Okay, so I was going to stop. I was going to, each phone is so different. So you're sitting nice and tall and you're hinging forward, and I'm messing around with my music. Yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to play this one. This was my line dancing. I taught a line dance down at the country club. So each side may feel a little different. Sometimes we have hitches in our get-alongs, so just be aware. Leaning back, holding the legs so I can circle my ankle. A little bit both way, belly in. So while we didn't necessarily focus on abdominals, I mentioned them to you several times, so they were working in their most functional way as supporters. Okay, straighten up the leg, lower the leg down, hands to the back of the chair. But that means on Thursday we could do more abdominal concentrated work. So bring your abs, come on Thursday, and we'll do ab Thursday. Chest forward. So the neck, I know, whatever device you're looking at me, you might be looking up to see. Once you understand the principles of that hinging, I look to the extended toe and let my body move toward my thigh. So there's no rotation here. Belly in, breath easy. Slowly roll yourself up. Here's my side stretch, so whichever leg is in front, doesn't matter to me, it's going to move to the side. Elongate your spine, shift over, hand or forearm, other arm out. Open the body. This is about opening the body. If that arm can come all the way up by your ear, that's fine. Sometimes the shoulder doesn't like it, so you bend the elbow and then you lean more this way, or put the hand behind the head. So what you want to feel is lengthening while you have support for your back. Release the high arm first. You'll feel the tension release, and then you can come up safely. Move one leg in, move the other leg out. Lift, shift, support, open up, and explore. Explore the other side. So I have one return to make, and it's something I bought for myself. So I bought these Ugg boots, but there's no zipper on it, so I can't get my foot into the boot. So they said, you have to tell us why you want to return them. And I said, well, I can't get my foot in the boot, but other than that, they're good. So back they go. Belly in, yeah, always. Now release the high arm first. Slowly come up. Now we do the little sit and spin. If I'm standing, instead of spinning my torso, I'll move my hips. So if you're standing up right now, you could do the hula. Yeah, we have Betty's Hawaiian cookies. My son dipped them in milk. My mom thought he was drinking vodka. I don't know. That was we did a lot of laughing, not at mom, but with mom, because of things she saw or didn't see. All right, if you're sitting, stand up, take a breath, and lower the arms, shrug the shoulders, put the shoulders down.